Welcome to a journey through the heart of Christmas traditions around the world. Before we begin, let's take a moment to prepare our minds and bodies for this serene experience. Find a comfortable position, let your body rest fully, and gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs slowly and completely. Hold it there for just a moment, and then exhale softly through your mouth, releasing all the tension of the day. Let's do that again. Breathe in deeply, as if you're drawing in peace and calm. Now breathe out, letting go of any remaining worries or restlessness. As you settle into this rhythm, imagine the gentle glow of candlelight, the warmth of a crackling fire, and the soft murmur of distant carolers. Feel the stillness of the season wrapping around you like a cozy blanket. Take another breath in. This time, visualize snowflakes drifting lazily from the sky, their delicate patterns sparkling in the glow of streetlights. Breathe out and picture the quiet magic of a world at peace, where the only sound is the faint rustle of wind carrying whispers of joy and togetherness. Now, your breathing is calm, steady, and slow. With each breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. Picture yourself now lying on a soft blanket of snow, your senses completely relaxed and open to the journey ahead. Above you, a beautiful sleigh is waiting, pulled by gentle, strong reindeer, their coats gleaming in the soft moonlight. As you climb aboard, the sleigh softly glides into the air, lifting you higher and higher into the starlit sky. The cool, crisp air brushes against your cheeks as the reindeer gently pulls you through the tranquil night. You take a deep breath, feeling the night embrace you, and you close your eyes, embarking on a special journey through the wonders of Christmas around the world. The sleigh begins its journey, gently swaying as you glide over snow-colored rooftops and through the frosty air. Beneath you, the streets of Germany sparkle with the glow of Christmas lights, and you can smell the sweetness of gingerbread and mulled wine wafting up to meet you. You hear the sounds of carolers singing familiar Christmas hymns, their voices filling the night air. You can smell the aroma of freshly roasted chestnuts as your sleigh descends gently towards a twinkling Weihnachtsmarkt, a traditional Christmas market. The market, nestled in the heart of a historic town square, glows under strings of fairy lights that seem to dance in time with the flicker of lanterns. The air carries a crisp chill, invigorating yet softened by the inviting warmth radiating from bustling wooden stalls. Each booth is a treasure trove of artistry and tradition. Vendors display hand-carved nutcrackers, their vibrant paints glinting in the light, alongside delicate ornaments fashioned from straw and glass, each piece telling its own story of craftsmanship passed through generations. The faint clink of a blacksmith's hammer adds a rhythmic backdrop as he shapes iron into whimsical trinkets, a testament to the enduring spirit of handmade gifts. The tantalizing scent of roasted almonds drifts towards you, mingling with the sweet and spicy aroma of gingerbread cookies adorned with intricate patterns of white icing. Another stall tempts you with stollen, a rich fruitcake dusted in powdered sugar like freshly fallen snow. The bite of a cold is tempered by a sip of mulled wine, its spices wrapping you in a warm hug. For children and those seeking a sweeter touch, there's a punch that is served steaming in festive ceramic mugs shaped like boots or adorned with cheerful Christmas scenes. The soundscape is a soothing blend of cheerful chatter, the crackling of open fires, and the soft strains of a brass quartet performing carols from a raised platform. Somewhere nearby, bells ring softly as a horse-drawn carriage glides by, the gentle clip-clop of hooves echoing against the cobblestones. Children laugh as they circle a carousel adorned with prancing reindeer and sleighs, its lights spinning in a gentle blur of color. The visual feast is just as captivating. Garlands of evergreen branches, punctuated with red ribbons and golden stars, frame each stall. The glow of countless candles casts a golden hue over the scene, while the towering Christmas tree at the center of the square shimmers with ornaments and sparkling tinsel. Snow begins to fall lightly, each flake catching the light before settling like a delicate blanket on the roofs of the stalls. Lingering at the market, you can feel the warmth of tradition and the timeless joy of community. It is a place where history and festivity intertwine, inviting all who wander through to pause, savor, and celebrate the magic of the season. Nearby, children gather around a storyteller recounting the tale of Saint Nicholas. His gentle voice weaves a story of how this kind-hearted figure visits children on the eve of December 6th, leaving small gifts and sweets in their polished shoes. The children listen wide-eyed, clutching their lanterns from the earlier parade, their cheeks rosy from the chill. The festive scene flows seamlessly into another cherished tradition, families lighting the Advent wreath. Each Sunday, they gather around to light a candle, their faces illuminated in soft, flickering light. The moment is serene, filled with gratitude and the comforting scent of fir branches intertwined with red ribbons and golden pine cones. Voices rise in quiet harmony, singing O Tannenbaum, a carol celebrating the steadfast beauty of the Christmas tree. As your sleigh lifts, the sounds of the market and the gentle glow of the Advent candles linger in your mind. Below, the black forest stretches out, its snowy canopy shimmering in the moonlight. The trees sway gently as if whispering secrets of centuries past, their stillness offering a sense of grounding and calm. The sleigh carries you onward, the sights and sounds of Germany's traditions fading like a warm and treasured memory. As you continue your journey, the night sky deepens. The soft snowflakes begin to drift around you. You hear the gentle rustling of the wind as the sleigh glides toward a new land. The terrain below shifts, and now you're flying over sun-dappled villages, the bright lights of Christmas twinkling in the distance. You feel a sense of adventure stirring in your heart as you soar towards Mexico. The air here is warm, fragrant with a scent of rich aromas, spicy tamales steaming in their corn husks, cinnamon-scented buñuelos sizzling in pans of bubbling oil and the comforting sweetness of champorado wafting from clay mugs. As you step from the sleigh onto the warm cobblestones of a lively village square, the vibrant energy of Mexico's Las Posadas celebration envelops you. Lanterns strung between adobe houses cast a golden glow, their light dancing on the cobblestones like shimmering stars. Las Posadas is a 9-day celebration that reenacts Mary and Joseph's search for a place to stay in Bethlehem. Each night, processions wind through neighborhoods, stopping at houses to sing Christmas carols and request lodging. The host, representing innkeepers, initially refuse, but then invite the procession inside, symbolizing the spirit of hospitality. The night ends with prayers, feasting, and joyful celebrations. Families, dressed in brightly colored attire, gather joyfully, their laughter harmonizing with the lifting melodies of carols sung by the procession. Each voice carries a warm sincerity as the group approaches the doorway, holding candles that flicker softly in the night. You hear the rhythmic knocking on doors, the initial refusal of the innkeepers, and then the jubilant cheers as the procession is finally welcomed inside, a symbolic reminder of compassion and community. Nearby, a piñata shaped like a radiant star dangles above a circle of children. Its vibrant hues of red, blue, and gold shimmer in the lamplight as each child takes a turn, their eyes gleaming with anticipation. The crack of the stick meeting the piñata echoes sharply, followed by the soft cascade of candy spilling to the ground. There's a rush of tiny footsteps and delighted squeals as the children scramble to gather the treats, their joy infectiously pure. A gentle breeze carries the soft crackle of bonfires, where families huddle together, sharing stories and warmth. The glow of the flames paints faces with a tender light, their expression of love and connection glowing as brightly as the fire itself. Overhead, the stars twinkle against a velvety black sky, watching over the celebration like silent guardians. You look to one side and see a beautiful altar honoring La Virgen de Guadalupe, adorned with candles, roses, and the shimmering gold fabric. The sight is deeply moving, a reminder of love and hope. Her presence feels almost tangible, infusing the atmosphere with a tranquil reverence amidst the festivities. As the night deepens, tambourines and guitars begin a lively rhythm, their sounds mingling with the murmur of the crowd. The chant of Posada rings out again as the procession moves to the next home, a trail of light and music that leaves warmth in its wake. The gentle rustle of paper decorations overhead, stirred by the wind, adds a final delicate note to the symphony of senses. When you climb back into the sleigh, you carry with you the essence of this magical celebration, the taste, the scents, the songs, and the radiant spirit of togetherness. The sleigh rises slowly, revealing the soft terrain below. Moving onward, you leave the warmth of Mexico behind. The cold, crisp air grows even colder as you glide above the snowy expanses of Iceland. You feel the freshness of the night air on your face as the northern lights begin to shimmer softly overhead. As the sleigh moves higher, you take in the stark beauty of Icelandic mountains and glaciers stretching beneath you, their icy peaks glowing in the soft light of the stars. Across this magical terrain, you see the flickering lights of homes where families prepare for the arrival of Jólasveinar. Jólasveinar, or Yule lads, are 13 mischievous figures from Icelandic folklore. Each of the 13 nights before Christmas, one of these playful characters visits homes, leaving small gifts and shoes placed on windowsills. However, they're also known for their quirky habits. One might steal meat, another might peek through windows, and another loves to slam doors. Each lad has a distinct personality, adding an element of humor and fun to the season. Your sleigh now gently glides towards the towering cliffs of Dimmerborgir, a place of ancient lava formations steeped in legends. It is here, deep within the mountains, a place shrouded in mystery and wonder, where Grýla, the mother of the 13 mischievous lads, dwells. The Icelandic people speak of her with a mix of awe and respect, as a guardian of the land's ancient magic. Grýla's home is imagined as a warm and glowing sanctuary filled with a sense of cedar and herbs gathered from the highlands. Her fires burn brightly, offering comfort against the warm chill. She is a keeper of stories, whispered among the whistling winds, and her connection to the Yule season reminds all who hear of her to honor Iceland's rich heritage and its deep bond with nature. She is a keeper of stories, whispered among the whistling winds, and her connection to the Yule season reminds all who hear of her to honor Iceland's rich heritage and its deep bond with nature. As you take in this vision, you notice a group of Icelanders in a nearby village celebrating with candlelight and song. The scent of lofabrauð, thin fried bread decorated with delicate patterns, drifting into the air. The villagers share tales of Grýla's wisdom, her ability to read the changing winds, and her knack for gathering what the earth offers to make the most of the long, cold winters. You feel a deep sense of peace while you continue floating through the crisp, cool Icelandic sky. You take in the northern lights that paint the sky with their ethereal colors, creating a sense of wonder and tranquility. The ancient spiritual connection to nature and folklore fills the night air, and you can almost hear the whisper of the mischievous lads and their mother celebrating Christmas in their own magical way. As the sleigh rises once more, the icy beauty of Iceland fades into the distance, and you find yourself soaring across vast expanses of ocean. The air changes subtly, and you feel the quiet serenity of a land far to the east. Soon, the shimmering lights of Japan begin to appear, marking your arrival. In Japan, the air is filled with the faint scent of incense as you glide over quiet streets. The distant sound of wind chimes and the soft ringing of temple bells creates a peaceful atmosphere. Below, you see families gathering to celebrate Osebo, exchanging gifts of gratitude. In Japan, Osebo reflects a deep culture of respect and gratitude. Families exchange gifts that symbolize appreciation for the connection they've nurtured throughout the year. The quiet grace of these moments fills the air with a sense of reflection and harmony. Delicately wrapped parcels tied with silken ribbons glisten softly under the lantern light. The tranquil sound of water flowing from a bamboo fountain echoes faintly in the distance, grounding the moment. As the ritual unfolds, the scent of fresh mochi and clementines fills the room, offering both nourishment and symbolic prosperity for the year to come. The soft glow of lanterns from Shinto shrines brings families to visit for Hatsumode, their first prayers of the year. Shinto shrines play a significant role in Japan's New Year celebrations, where offerings of sake, rice, and coins are made at these sacred spaces to seek blessings for the year ahead. You picture the sleek red gates framing these serene shrines and smell the faint scent of incense drifting up to meet you, a quiet murmur of prayers creating a harmonious rhythm with the wind. You feel the spirituality of the moment, as if the entire world is holding its breath, reverent and still. You hear these faint whispers of prayers and feel the spiritual calm that pervades the air. The traditions of honoring ancestors and reflecting on the past year bring a sense of quiet serenity, inviting you to rest and reflect as the sleigh carries you onward. As you leave Japan behind, the sleigh floats gently toward the frozen landscape of Finland. The night air feels crisp and clear, and you hear the soft swish of snow beneath the sleigh's runners as you glide over the winter wonderland. In Finland, the air feels crisp and pure, scented with snow-dusted pine trees and the faint smokiness of distant fires. As you glide above a serene expanse of snow-covered forest, the sound of reindeer bells carries softly through the stillness. The stars overhead twinkle brightly, and the magic of the northern lights dances faintly at the edge of the horizon. Below, the land reveals its story of old traditions, enduring myths, and the warm glow of Finnish hospitality. Amidst this enchanting setting, you see the signs of Joulupukki, Finland's Christmas figure, whose story reaches deep into the country's folklore. Unlike the Santa Claus known in much of the world, Joulupukki's roots are intertwined with ancient pagan traditions. The name itself means Yule goat, referring to an older, more fearsome figure, a goat-like creature associated with winter solstice celebrations and believed to demand gifts rather than give them. Over time, as Christianity spread and holiday traditions softened, the image of Joulupukki transformed into a figure of generosity and kindness. Today, Joulupukki embodies the warmth of Finnish Christmas. Dressed in deep red robes trimmed with fur and carrying a sack of gifts, he is often accompanied by a trusted team of reindeer. Legend places his home in Korvatuntori in Lapland, where he listens to the whispers of children's wishes carried on the winter winds. This lore, steeped in the natural beauty of Finland, connects Joulupukki not just to gift-giving, but to the landscape and rhythms of the season. As you descend closer to the snowy village below, the comforting sounds of families gathering in warmly lit log cabins fills the air. Laughter mingles with the melodies of kantili, Finland's traditional string instrument, as the scent of glögi, spiced mulled wine, and piparkakut, gingerbread cookies, drifts upward. Outside the cabins, children play in the snow, their cheeks rosy as they build snow lanterns, a beloved Finnish tradition. Joulupukki appears, his red coat vivid against the white snow. With a twinkle in his eye, he visits each home, knocking gently on the door and stepping inside to personally greet families. His presence is met with joy and reverence, embodying the Finnish spirit of togetherness. Unlike the hurried gift exchanges seen elsewhere, his visits are intimate, steeped in heartfelt connection and gratitude. As the sleigh rises again, you glance back at the snow-covered cabins where the flickering light of candles and the glow of family gatherings warm the night. The pristine beauty of Finland stretches out below, its quiet forests and shimmering auroras offering a serene farewell. In this moment, the story of Villapuki lingers in your heart, a reminder of the timeless connection between nature, tradition, and the simple joys of the season. With a soft sway, you leave Finland's serene beauty behind. The night sky twinkles, and the air grows a little warmer as you approach your next stop, Italy. In Italy, the air is fragrant with the enticing aroma of freshly baked panettone, a sweet bread studded with candied fruit, mingling with the earthy scent of roasted chestnuts and the spiced warmth of mulled wine. These rich, festive smells swirl together, painting a vivid picture of an Italian Christmas Eve. From above, you hear the soft, rhythmic tolling of church bells echoing through narrow streets, heralding the sacred and joyous arrival of Christmas. As you glide closer, the glow of candlelit homes reveals families gathering around tables adorned with abundant feast of the 7 fishes. The delicate hiss of frying calamari and the bubbling of seafood stews rise into the cold night air, harmonizing with the gentle clicking of porcelain cups filled with sparkling spumante. Laughter flows freely, wrapping the homes in a warm, familial embrace. Each dish tells a story, a culinary tribute to tradition and community, binding generations together. The air grows tinged with magic as the presence of La Befana, the kindly witch of Epiphany, comes to life. Celebrated on January 6th, she is a beloved figure of Italian folklore. Legend tells that La Befana was approached by the 3 wise men during their journey to visit the Christ child. They invited her to join, but she declined, preoccupied with her daily tasks. Regretful later, she embarked on her own search, carrying gifts of sweets and small treasures. Though she never found the child, her journey continues, and she now visits homes across Italy, leaving presents in her wake. You can almost see her now, gliding gracefully on her broom through the starlit Italian skies, her silhouette outlined against a crescent moon. Below, children eagerly hang colorful stockings anticipating her arrival. Small glasses of wine and plates of biscotti are lovingly left out as tokens of gratitude for her kindness. The soft sound of the broom sweeping through the heavens blends with the rustling of the wind, carrying whispers of her timeless story. As you rise, one last time, the land below unfolds in a tapestry of rolling hills, ancient vineyards, and timeless stone villages. The spirit of Italian Christmas, steeped in history, warmth, and wonder, fills you with a profound sense of joy and tranquility. As your sleigh begins its journey back, you feel a sense of peace in your heart, knowing that all around the world, people are celebrating Christmas in their own beautiful ways. The scent of pine, gingerbread, and spices lingers in the air, and the sound of Christmas carols fades softly as the stars above twinkle like tiny gifts waiting to be unwrapped. The sleigh carries you gently through the sky, each jingle of the bells reminding you that the spirit of Christmas lives on in every country, in every heart. Take a deep breath, and as you do, Let the magic of the season fill you with warmth, peace, and joy, knowing that no matter where you are, the magic of Christmas is always with you.